Hello, hello. Oh, I just remembered what he's doing today. How are you all doing to-dizzle? So, as it's plainly obvious, I misplaced my glasses. So, my eyes are gonna be burning to hell and back today. But we'll give this a try anyway. I will try and pick them up tomorrow because I actually need to do some stuff for Thanksgiving. And I honestly don't want Jade to be bored when I pick him up on Wednesday with me having to do a lot of the prep work for that. So more than likely what's gonna happen is that I will prep for work tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll take a day off and we'll come back again on Wednesday. Thursday, Thanksgiving here in the States, so more than likely we'll take a day off as well. But yeah, where I'm gonna doing prep work at my parents' place, because that's where I left all the ingredients for the thing I'm making, and that's where I left my glasses. So hopefully my eyes don't dry out too bad, but I do have some water to hopefully rehydrate and help. I don't know, we'll find out. Anyway, let's get to it. One thing I just noticed is that the follower goal isn't on here. Let's fix that, shall we? There it is. We'll just put it up there in the corner. Good enough. Wonderful. Alrighty, so I completely forgot where we left off because I have not been in game outside of specifically Final Fan, doing some of the main scenario roulettes. So there's something dead ahead of me that I need to go talk to. Okay, and is there no more of the? Yeah, no, there's no more. Right, we last left off. I got the level 50, you know, role class gear, job gear, thing gear. Let's give this a try. And I've been, just so you're aware, so everyone is on the same page, I've been watching a lot of stuff regarding working, writing in particular, just so I can get back to the story that I was going to do. And I apologize in advance. Maybe I won't, but who knows? Or won't feel actually feel sorry about it. But either way, I apologize in advance for me trying to break down the story in a way that's more like literary analysis. For sake of example, the Warrior of Light seems like a flat character arc that influences everybody around them instead of they change it at all. Oops, I've already started. Anyway, so let's go. What is it that you have there? Oh, thanks, Wilson. And thank you, Show, again, for your retweets. This profusion of brightly glowing coral-like branches is most definitely not a kettle. The sacred lamp. The Finless One has kept his promise. My people tell me of the many deeds you have performed in the name of aiding the cups. And now you come to me bearing the light we had almost surrendered hope of ever seeing. We can no longer doubt. Oh, the phrasing feels weird. Anyway, we can no longer we can doubt your purity no longer. Your arrival was the will of the ancients. Yes, the time for fear has passed. We shall take the lamp and unveil its austere illumination upon the walls of the forgotten. Gather there with your companions, and we shall speak again once our prayers have been offered. Aye, aye, sir.
O stewards of the Ondo, we offer up our light in answer.
Okay. So I was actually very correct with the way that I was trying to voice them. That's actually kind of cool. Go me. Go me. Oh well.
That crystal you showed the artisan. Was it... Did it belong to one of my friends?
Maybe. Does it matter? I mean, other than you miss your friends? Missed that part, did you? That's a Yang thing to say, for sure.
I tried to give you a measure of privacy. No one wants a spirit looking over their shoulder every moment of the day.
I mean, nobody wants to be haunted either, but I apparently have no choice, so...
So tell me, if you would, how did you come across that crystal?
I punched a Sin Eater in the face till it died. It's kind of what I do. It's usually not a Sin Eater, though, to be fair.
It was render raised then.
Ooh. Because think about this. Depending on the role that you came in on, right? That changes. Because it depends on who it is. I would love... We should go... Yeah, you want to know what? We should go over to Kisara at some point and do the storyline, you know, just the cutscenes. Sit on there as a healer, because I think the healer is where the limit comes in, and I want to see what Ardbert has to say, unless that's the only difference that is mentioned. Let's see.
Strange that I should learn such things now, after they're long gone.
Yeah, never mind.
Fine friends.
It's not worth. Uh-oh, we had some skip frames. Hopefully y'all are okay.
I didn't expect death to teach me so much. About them, about Seto, about you, about the hope that hides at the heart of this world. I've never been one for idle chit-chat, but if by some miracle I could see them all again, I doubt I would ever stop talking.
Please don't.
I'm grateful I got to bend your ear at least. And just for that, I reckon I'll stick with you to the very end.
Do you have a choice, Ardbert? I mean, like, at this point, do you really have a choice? I mean, I'm grateful for it, thank you, but... I don't think you have a choice for whether or not you're going to stick with me.
Apologies, we were a little late to the gathering.
See, I'm always by
Seems you
myself.
succeeded in gaining their trust.
Hey, Jennifer, thank you for the like.
The delay wasn't exactly welcome, but at least our many hands made
Why is it
light
not showing
work.
up on the... What happened to the alert box? I just noticed it doesn't show up on stream, but thank you, Jennifer, for the like on Facebook. Oh. Nice little update to this. I'll have to see how this... shut down chores when not visible. Turn that bloody thing off. Let me just replay that. There we go. Either that or I miss it entirely, but in any case, thank you, thank you. So, yeah, sure, why not?
And they seemed especially impressed with your contribution. Our hero indeed.
Dude, I don't want the sarcasm right now. I'm dying. No, I lied. You're right.
Shadowbringers was telling us those structures may date back to the age of the Ascians.
You know what? To be fair, I'm not dying, but I am turning into a Sin Eater, so yeah. Yee.
An Ascian homeland.
Didn't we already establish that the Ascians had a homeland? Or did we
Despite
still
his
think
many
that...
protestations, I never quite believed Emmett Selk was telling the truth.
Okay, so that's where we're at. Okay. You guys are assholes. Come on, man. At least take him at his word until something comes to the contrary.
Evidence before our eyes. Clearly, this was once a great city.
Like, okay, I get that, you didn't want to trust him, and that's fair. But when he's just kind of recounting history that you have no point of reference for, and he apparently did, and maybe he's lying about it just because he wants to. So what? Take it for the truth until you find other evidence. Right now, all the evidence points to he was right. So you guys are just being assholes.
A home they would see restored, no matter how many tens of thousands of years it takes.
It's a hollow dream when you think about it. Even if they manage to rejoin all the worlds, they'll never bring back the ones who were lost.
I'm pretty sure they probably already thought about it, by the way.
But would I have done any different?
No, you wouldn't have. That's what makes the Ascians a pretty good force, nonetheless.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, pretty bright. I could say that I'm very comfortable being at the bottom of the ocean where there's very little light by comparison to up on the surface.
You
So
have completed your devotions?
they're coming up to you. I would assume that they are. God damn it! Why are you stating the obvious, Istrola?
To the honored ancients have we offered up our prayers and our gratitude. You too have our thanks.
Might we trouble thee then to tell us more of the illuminated land of which thou didst lately speak?
To the west of here lies a great trench. Some days ago, a light appeared in that endless darkness. Curious, we ventured closer and discovered in the depths an entire city.
An entire city.
The buildings we spied were akin to our own everlasting abodes, impossibly so. We understood at once the ancients had risen. There could be no doubt.
I mean,
Taken with terror, we retreated to the cups, and I decreed that none should enter the trench until such time as we received a sign.
why?
Might it still be possible to reach this city of the ancients?
Final Fantasy VII references. Yay! Oh my god, I'm losing a lot of frames. I hope you guys are okay over there.
No water to drown you, a finless one could now travel there. Yes. I am convinced you are the sign for which we have been waiting.
I have a feeling that my virus scan is probably going off. That's usually what happens
Shall
when
we?
I'm losing frames. Y'all let me know if it gets to be too much to bear and will suspend, but for the time being, I will press on. Boom, boom, ba-da-da. Do we get any more, No, we got no more right now. Okay. The chieftain has bid me guide your steps to the illuminated land. Come, The way lies downwards. Follow the path of coral and rock and join your comrades below. Comrades? Oh. Yeah. Whee! Splat. Hey, Giovanni! Nice to see you again, my dude. Thanks for the like. Guys on Facebook are wonderful sometimes. Most times. Ow. No touchies. Oh, why are you guys standing in front of more enemies? You guys are so... Okay. Meeting the Ondo was fascinating. They live just like us in some ways, but act completely different in others. The way they think, the way they play. I'd love to come back here and learn more about their culture. But they don't last that long, I wonder. I mean, I guess it just is normal for us to think that, yeah, no, they're kind of the same, but they're different. Emmett Selk hath made himself difficult to reach, yet every step we take further bringeth us nearer to his stronghold. Let us not linger, lest the Exarch suffer for a late arrival. Okay, I see. You're not thinking about my suffering right now, sure. God, that sounded selfish a sec. Anyway, you have everything you need. If the artisan fellow is as skilled as they say, you may wish to avail yourself of his services ere we press on. I was just standing here, you assholes, and nobody's gonna help me. Nobody's gonna help me. I see how it is. Okay. No. I'll just kick its ass myself. Nobody move. Don't worry. I'll try to make my Kamehamehas not do damage against you, like, at all. There we go. God. Anyway. If Emmett Selk is in that trench, then we'll have to assume he's not swimming in salt water. I would hope that I wouldn't want to suddenly find ourselves at the edge of Bismarck's bubble with no air to breathe. Why does it matter to you, Alice? You and me are the same here. Everybody else is screwed, but you and me can actually breathe underwater. Anyway, during the time I spent helping the Ondo, I've been introduced to quite a few of the local varieties of sea life. Although sea monsters is mayhap a more apt term, perhaps best to avoid them if we can. We're on our way at last. It seems far darker down here, but I'll not start at a few shadows. We are moving as a group, yes? You can't swim, you're afraid of the dark. Alpha, no, you're a freaking child. Good lord. All are gathered, yes? Then I shall describe the path you must take. Enter the cavern beyond and follow the wall down and down and down. Once at the bottom, find a passage in the northwest. Then continue west and west and west. That's a lot of loading screens if it would go down, 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 then west, west, west. I know. The way is not simple. Keep your friends within shouting distance and do not stray in the deep. Just before the journey's end, you will find the Caliban Gap and the barrier we placed at its mouth. The obstacle will fade should you raise a hand towards it. We have made it so. A most succinct explanation. We thank you for your guidance. Right, deep into the depths we go. I already see the wind, the aether current. Okay, we're going down the normal way just because I see Reen there, and I'm sure that I want to talk to everybody on the way down. Even though jumping probably would be the faster way to do it. The rocks and coral bunch up by the cabin like staircase of sorts. But be careful, you wouldn't want to slip from here. Oh, I'll be fine. I've prepared a landing strategy. I said I didn't want to jump down because I was clearly going to talk to other people, and the next person I see is Thancred, all the way at the bottom. Gosh darn it, game. There's Urianger. I wager these bursts of water could carry you clear to the top again. Not that I'm eager to try it. You have no sense of adventure, Thancred. I've done something similar, though I don't know if it was that high, but either way. Yeah. My friends are assholes, they don't want to help me, I have to do all these punchies myself, I know. Alright, what do you have to say, Urianger? Our guide bade us travel to the cavern floor, and thence west. Yet, 'twould seem these twisting tunnels defy such simple instruction. Rather than rely on direction alone, I suggest we scout with care. Relay the path ahead to those who come behind. Hey Thancred, we're going in the tunnels! Green, are you coming down? Fine, let's go. Y'shtola hath forged ahead. Shall we continue our own advance? I don't know, you were standing there. What do you want from me? Forged ahead, you say. Look at how far she's gotten. Barely anywhere. The rocks drop off sharply here, but I should think that the coral's thick enough to serve as a bridge. Oh, that sound effect though. Makes it feel like all squishy and eek. That is not a sea anemone. Sea anemones don't look like they can actually bite you. Sting you, maybe. Bite you. Oh, I should probably... 120 ohms to the west? There's nothing down there, so I'm going to assume it's actually higher up. I'm gonna have to reset after I get to the aetheryte down there, so that it's not worth, not worth my time here. 50-60 ohms to the 50-60 ohms to the west. Hold on. 71 to the northwest. There it is. I see it. I see it. I see it. It looks like we're going to go that way anyway, so I'll talk to Alphino first. Ah, Yang, you have a choice of 2 routes from here. I'm taking the Aether Current route, thank you very much. You can either take the long way around the South Rocks, or skip along this coral branch as Alice has done. I, for one, shall be following my sister's example. Do we know who was born first? Who's actually the elder sibling by hours? .334 yalms to the north. The Norvrant Slope. Hello, Alphino. You also stopped, and you're going to tell me that Alice is somewhere ahead, aren't you? Not to it. Alice has already gone on ahead. We should catch up to her. Next up is Elizabeth. Oh, there she is. Alice, help me! Help me! Help me! Fine, see if I defend you as a paladin in the next expansion. I see how it is. There you are. Come on, I think I found the tunnel we're looking for. I will defend you if you become the group's navigator from this point forward, and... Have you? Where are we going? I guess this way. My guess is this away. Yeah. Okay, 110 yalms to the west. Probably there was one that's a little further north, but... There it is. I see it. Ah, I see the thinger there, and that... Based on his description, I think I'll agree with Alice and say that that is the right place to go. Itchy, 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 itchy. Alright. Ooh, man, it's like shivering. Almost like it's a bubble ready to pop. Here. This must be the barrier that Ondo spoke of. Well, that was rather more... I'm sorry. Well, that was more arduous than expected. I feel a sudden rush of gratitude for the smooth roads that our ancestors cut through the wilderness. 'Twas a treacherous path indeed. Now, I believe one of us needs but raise a hand to banish this next obstacle? Yang, I elect you to do the honors. You elect me because you're afraid of both the light and the dark, apparently. Gone! Just like that! I suppose we should head in. Like as not, this tunnel will be just as perilous as the road we walked to get here. Let's all stay aware of our surroundings, shall we? You're not my real dad! You're not my dad at all. Urchin fish. No! No! Leave me alone! No! What in the what do you guys all freaking suck, you know that? Alright. Green? That is a very long drop. Please no heroic jumps over the edge, Yang. I don't think my heart could take it. It's not a heroic jump, it's a landing strategy. I keep telling you guys. Nay, I do not want to chance that leap. Hugging the northern wall all the way down seems the wiser proposition. But where's your guys' sense of adventure? There's water down there. It would be a soft drop. You act like water tension actually exists. Seriously, guys, come on. I'll come back for you, Riange. As soon as this urchin fish gets off my butt. Where thy foot falls, my friend, our road taketh us ever onwards unto ever deeper darkness. Yeah, yet I see a metric buttload of, like, light sources. I'm fairly certain we shall be fine. My fine poet. My Prosian professional. Now to the south. Alpha, no? Watch your footing here. I wouldn't envy the climb back up if you fell. Oh, I'm sure I'd be fine. But I'm going to assume that you are not the correct way. Quotation marks. Aha! I see you still over there. How far am I from flying here? Oh wow! I only missed one, which I assume was probably in the western end of the upper decks, and one that I believe is the southern one, and then a lot of the story ones, but I assume I'm gonna get them more in Amarot. Anyway, if we weren't so pressed for time, I should like to explore these side passages. May happen another day. Wait, these are side passages? So where's the main passage? That away, okay. God, both you and Alphino like to stare at, you know, places we're not supposed to be going. Why? Did you not hear her, Bree? She said she wanted to explore this place in the future. Yes, the future is not now. Now is time for action. There's Alice.
By the gods.
No, the gods didn't make this. I really feel like I want to redo this because it's even starting to look laggy on my screen on the left. Ooh. Oh well.
When the Ondo spoke of a city, I did not think they meant an actual city.
Then we are seeing the same view. The remnants in the Ondo settlement were solid material structures. But these... everything here pulses with ether. 'Tis an enchantment on a monumental scale.
Well. Welcome to Amarot. One cannot blame the Ondo for fleeing the spectacle of these brooding edifices. We, however, have not the luxury of fear. You'd think all those tall dark buildings would be frightening, but for some reason, they just make me feel sad. It is big, I'll grant you, but cluttered city streets are far more conducive to infiltration than wide open spaces. So look to our advantage, trust me. When the chieftain spoke of the lights shining from the abyss, this is not at all what I imagined. Why would a Midsilk do this? Midsilk holds the exiled captive somewhere within that vast city, yet even if we must search every alleyway, we will find them. Yang, did you note the style of the architecture? It's the same used for the remnants in the cups and the murals at the painted towers. Look closely. Emet-Selch has not simply reclaimed these ruins. He has layered the semblance of an entire city upon them. The gods, the magnitude of this artifice is staggering. Though it pains me to admit, we do not fully understand the feats for which Old World Ashen is capable. Guess I'll spell speed. Just because skill speed is, I don't know how useful that will be to me. It's intimidating, yes, but we have to start somewhere. Why don't we have a closer look at that tower in the southeast? We might be able to reach it from the edge of the trench. "95 yalms to the south." There it is. And this would be the last of it, were it not for the fact that I think one of them, if we look at it after it gets completed, yeah, I left one up there somewheres. Is he northeast? I thought it was gonna be like, oh, but it's only like 900 yalms, so it's probably somewhere in here. Either way. Motif. Okay, since we don't have to worry about overstretching ourselves. Bounties. Once we get, I'll go back up for that last thing once we get down there to that Ichthyite. An imposing door. Oh, not an imposing door, but imposing doors. 2 of them. Not only one. Whew. No, this is getting real bad. Maybe after I get to the Aetheryte, we'll stop early just because I don't want it to be that bad with you guys. Anyway, look at the size of those doors. Now I know how Pixie must feel. Yang Xiaolong, recognized. Welcome to the city of Amarot. Will you be riding the lift? Did the building just welcome you? Mayhap it is not so passing strange. Did him itself not invite Yang to visit his abode? His plain their coming was expected. And where will this lift be taking us? The lift services every level of the Ancora Heights, but is presently configured to convey passengers directly to the ground floor. Well, there you have it. In the absence of some few hundred yalms of rope, we have little choice but to accept the offer. With emphasis on the we, I'm not about to let you walk into that place alone. I wish to ride the lift. As you wish, the lift will arrive shortly. Next up, ground floor. Facilities include Bureau of the Administrator, Bureau of the Architect, and the Capital. Please watch your step. The elevator was for me, and yet you all get out first. What the hell? If mine eyes do not deceive, we stand in some manner of communal square. A huge communal square. Just a moment. Thought I saw something. I can't believe just how tall everything is. Each of these towers seems a veritable city in itself. Even a Gigas would feel inadequate in such surroundings. Seems peaceful enough, he said, tempting fate. Then why do you do it, Thancred? There's not a need for it. It's only at this distance that you start to realize just how big the buildings truly are. And what did this voice call the city? Amarot? Look, over there. Is that a person? Ah, no, my mistake. That's a giant. Doesn't seem to have noticed us yet. Giant to know. A resident of this place may have much and more to tell us. I say we make it first move. Alphano, you can't just... Pray, excuse my boldness. Might I ask you a few questions? Oh, what adorable costumes. Are you children on an excursion? This district has much to teach you. How odd. That sounded like no language I ever heard, and yet I understood every word. Just as he understood us. They, Yishola, are you sure it was male or female? Or are you that sure it's male? And which district is this exactly? You must be lost, poor things. You stand in the Polylirate district, wherein lies the institutions most vital to the management of our star. Can you tell us where to find Emet-Selch? Straightforward. No reason to beat around the bushes, Yang. Ah, I see. You've come to marvel at the workings of the Convocation of the 14. Hardly surprising, I suppose. The whole world holds its breath as the final days draw near, and our brightest minds race to implement their plans. And thus you must understand that gaining an audience at this time will be next to impossible. You should hurry home now, before your families begin to worry. You will need me to walk you back. No, thank you. We'll be fine. Very well. Take care, little ones. What was that all about? To my eyes, these people appear as arcane entities. I suspect Emet-Selch wove them from Aether, much as he reconstructed the rest of the city. The final days. Such words befit the oblivion described by our Ashian foe. A catastrophe of unprecedented scale which did set in motion the summoning of Zodiac, and then Heidelin herself. But that happened centuries and centuries ago, didn't it? That man spoke as if they were rushing to avert a disaster here and now. Unless, for these people, the distant past is the here and now. I believe thou hast the right of it, Master Alphano. The ethereal Amarot and its residents appear to be phantoms of a different age. Emet-Selch hath resurrected a memory, a moment in time from before the star was sundered. So, we find ourselves in a long-destroyed city inhabited by the long-departed. An unusual situation to be sure, but at least we'll be able to parley with these ancients. In fact, they seem downright eager to chat. I said we use this to our advantage. Split up, strike up some conversations, and see if we can't learn about the location of our quarry. And while we're at it, it wouldn't help to wheedle out a few more details regarding this convocation of 14 and their impending disaster. To mingling then. Let's meet back here when our jaws start aching. Okay, I'm biking because this place is huge and I feel like I'm getting nowhere. So we're heading... Where's the, Where's the Aether at again? I'm hoping it's like this way. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's over there. Bam! So we're gonna go there, attune to it. And then we'll go pick up the other, Etheric Wind. Oh my goodness. Aether Point. Aether Point? Aether Current. Close enough. Now we have all the Aether right points buried. Nice. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you want to know what it is? I know exactly why I'm dropping that many frames and why it looks like it's lagging as hell. That's not it. Hold on. There it is. We'll lock it down a lot lower. Man, this feels real shifty to me now. Alright, well, let's head back up to the upper deck. So we can get that last Aether Current. I should stop dropping frames now, at least. Or at the very least, the frames will be a lot lower. I jumped like I was gonna fly, and I'm still... in Northwest. Did I just get used to something being so much higher? No, looks like I'm still having some issues because... Alright, let's see if while we do that... There we go, that feels better, at least from my end. I don't know about you guys. We'll find out. Okay, we can go west now. Yeah, I figured as much. Isn't the upper deck over this way? And if it's not, it's in the lower deck in one of those places we didn't take a look at. Oh yeah, I'm losing frames again because you guys are getting like 15 frames a second. It's mostly probably because I'm pushing like a shit ton of frames. Okay. Yeah, as soon as I did that, I start losing frames doing this. I do this. Good lord. And on my screen, this feels like less than freaking 60 frames. Feels closer to like below 30 for me. Oh, I overshot it somehow. Because I was busy dealing with the frame rate drops. At least for you guys, it looks like it's more smooth now again. I'll have to figure this out. We didn't have this issue on Friday. I had the monitor. I feel like something's weird here. Oh well. For the time being, it's not that bad. Could be worse. So let's... .222 Yalm South. I'm gonna ignore that particular warning because that might have been left over from before. It says over the last 2 minutes. If we ignore it, maybe things will start to smoothen out. .42 Yalm South, so we're getting there. Oh, there it is. Let me see if I do something here. Maybe it's just, it feels weird because specifically okay, this doesn't feel as bad. At least not to me. I could try it again a little bit later, but we shall see. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-na-na-na. It's still a little funky. Let's do the opposite then. Oopsie. Oh, when I was standing still, it was fine. Okay, hold on. I need to fix this. This is really annoying. Okay, so that's not gonna help. Can I set the refresh rate manually on the monitor? It's been a while. Forgive me for a bit while I figure this out, because, like I said, we fixed the issue as it pertains to you guys, but I would like to also not have my eyes bleed. Let's see. Is it something where these two aren't matching? It'd be nice if that was the actual setup. I did something. I did something and I broke it. All you're gonna do is let me do that? Let me reset what I did, you stupid monitor. Well, I guess I lost one of my monitors. That's a bitch and a half. Let's see if I can adjust this real quick. Oop. Let's see how this feels. Okay, this feels a little bit better now that I've limited it specifically. Yeah, I'm still kind of off. Oh well. What I think I'll do is, just so I can fix all this stuff up, we'll just cut it short for today, because I'm like fighting with this now. It's kind of a shame. But it's honestly a pretty good place to stop regardless. Yeah. And I need to fix my other monitor. Yeah. Anyway, we will come back on Wednesday with this. Remember, just reminding that tomorrow I am taking the day off, if only just to do some Thanksgiving stuffs, and then we shall see each other come Monday. I mean, come Wednesday. Yeah. Until then, you guys have a good one. I'm sorry that I had to cut this short, but I also. Not only is it going to be frustrating for me, but it's also frustrating for you guys, I bet, as well. And we'll figure this out as we go along. So, anyway, have a good one, and see you on Wednesday.